Not knowing whether to pay discount points. Mortgage discount points are fees you pay upfront to reduce your mortgage interest rate. Interest rate savings can add up a lot of money over the life of a mortgage, and discount points are one way to gain those rate savings. If you're interacting, I can't even see who's on, who's commenting. So if there's any questions, reach out to me. I'll get back to you. Inbox me. But I'm gonna let you know right now. If you're commenting, I can't read it. Not now, at least. I'll have to check it out later. All right, going back to what I was saying. Discount points are one way to gain those rate savings if you're in the right position to purchase them. How to avoid this mistake? Number 7. If making a minimal down payment is an accomplishment, the choice is simple. Don't buy discount points. If you have enough cash on hand, the value of buying points depends on whether you plan to live in the home longer than the break-even period. That's the time it takes for the upfront cost to be exceeded by the monthly savings you get from a lower interest rate. Okay, number 8, emptying your savings. If you buy a previously owned home, it's almost inevitable that you'll have unexpected repairs not long after. Maybe you'll need to replace a water heater or pay a homeowner's insurance deductible after bad weather. Well, that's a growing pain, well, quote, that's a growing pain for the first-time homeowner when stuff breaks, close quote, says John Pataky, Executive Vice President of the Consumer Division of Everbank. They find themselves in a hole quickly if they don't have enough saved for emergencies, says John. So how to avoid this mistake of emptying your savings? Save enough money to make a down payment, pay for closing costs and moving expenses, and take care of repairs that may come up. Lenders will give you an estimate of closing costs, and they can call around and get estimates of moving expenses to have them go to work for you, have them help you out. Number 9, applying for credit before the sale is final. One day you apply for a mortgage. A few weeks later you close or finalize the loan and you get the keys to the house. The period between is critical. You want to leave your credit alone as much as possible. It's a mistake to get a new credit card, buy furniture and appliances on credit, or take out an auto loan before the mortgage closes. Wait until after the closing to open new credit accounts or charge big expenses to your credit card. Here's why. The lender's mortgage decision is based on your credit score and your debt-to-income ratio, which is the percentage of your income that goes toward monthly debt payments. Applying for credit can reduce your credit score a few points. Getting a new loan or adding to your monthly debt payments will increase your debt-to-income ratio. Neither of those is good from the mortgage lender's perspective. So within about a week of closing, the lender will check your credit one last time. If your credit score has fallen, or if your debt-to-income ratio has gone up, the lender might change the interest rate or fees on the mortgage. No bueno, no good, not good at all. It could cause a delay in your closing even, or even result in a canceled mortgage. So how to avoid this mistake is kind of simple. Wait until after closing to go and splurge. That means to open new credit accounts or to charge your furniture, appliances, tools to your credit card. It's okay to pick those things up beforehand, but wait until it's closed and finalized. Then you can go shopping. Number 10, shopping for a house before a mortgage. This is very similar to one that we covered. Number 1, not figuring out how much house you can afford. Very similar. Because it's more fun to go look at homes than to talk to your lender about finances. And that's what a lot of first-time home buyers do. They just get excited. They go research online. They go get the free papers that have all these home buying and selling, and they go to the homes. Oh, this is so exciting. But then they get disappointed when they discover that the house that they fell in love with is not even in the price range of what they can qualify for. Sometimes too high, sometimes too low. So basically what they're doing is they're wasting time. So how to avoid this mistake? Talk to a mortgage professional about getting a pre-qualified or even a pre-approved, get pre-approved for a home loan before you start to seriously shop for a place. The pre-qualification or pre-approval process involves a review of your income and expenses. And it can make your bid more competitive because you'll be able to show sellers that you can back up your offer. Neil Korchan, broker owner of Century 21 Professional Realty in South Ozone Park neighborhood of Queens, New York, pre-qualifies his clients before showing the properties. He says if you're qualified for one family house of $500,000, I'm not going to show you a home that's $600,000. It's a waste of time. And those are his words. Number 11, underestimating the costs of home ownership. So after you buy a home, the monthly bills keep stacking up. This comes as a surprise if you are not ready. It's not just your mortgage payment, says Seth Fenman, Vice President of Silverfin Capital, a mortgage brokerage in Great Neck, New York. He said you're going to have the oil bill, the gas bill, you're going to have a cable bill. You're going to have all these things that the bank doesn't care about when qualifying you for a mortgage. So renters often pay these kind of bills. It's like nothing new if you rent. But a new home could have higher costs, and it might come with entirely new bills, such as homeowner association fees. How to avoid this mistake? Number 11, work with a real estate agent who can tell you how much the neighborhood's property taxes and insurance typically cost. Ask to see the seller's utility bills for the last 12 months the home was occupied, so you can get an idea of how much they will cost after you move in. Of course, it varies depending on use, but at least you get an idea of that particular area. And last but not least, number 12, mistake the first-time home buyer makes and how to avoid it. Miscalculating repair and renovation costs. That's what the R&R stands for. First-time home buyers are frequently surprised by high repair and renovation costs. Buyers can make two mistakes. First, they get a repair estimate from just one contractor, and the estimate is unrealistically low. And second, the perspective is distorted by reality TV shows that make renovations look faster and cheaper. It's like they renovated a whole house in less than an hour with commercials. It's not how it is in the real world. So how to avoid this mistake? Assume that all repair estimates are low. James Ramus, he's the owner of Remax, Beta Bay. It's a real estate brokerage in Tampa, Florida. He recommends doubling the estimates to get a more realistic view of costs. So if the contractor says $10,000, double it and assume $20,000. Just throwing it out there, just in case you didn't know what doubling means. Seek more than one estimate for expensive repairs such as roof replacements. A good real estate agent should be able to give you referrals to contractors who can give you estimates. But you should also seek independent referrals from friends, family, co-workers, so you can compare those estimates against ones you receive from contractors your agent refers. So, between this video and the last video, that is 12 mistakes. If you are in the market as a first-time home buyer, 12 mistakes you want to avoid and how to avoid them. If this is, if you got some kind of value out of this, please share it with a family member or a friend. Once again, my name is Vinny Toilolo. Reach out to me if you have any other questions, if there's any other topic you'd like me to cover, real estate, credit related. Just one quick reminder. That's my number down there. I buy houses as is, any condition, cash. We close in 7 to 21 days. Again, we'll buy it as is. You don't have to repair it or fix it. If after we do our due diligence, my team, and the numbers make sense, we'll close. Please reach out to me. I'd be happy to help you in any way. If you're looking to invest, be a real estate investor, I've been like all day today, just handing out just free information, just forwarding links and information that you can find. But through my research and time in this space, in this area, I've been able to find it and share it with you. If you're interested in having your money work better for you, whether it be savings or 401k,